What's up, guys? My name is Mr. LaFargo, otherwise known as the Asian Caucasian, and I'm here today with a little Origins solo co-op strategy for you. This is just one specific spot, but I'll do more spots. But so this mainly is for solo and co-op, since I haven't quite done much for 3-player as of yet, but we will work on one of those at some point, I don't know when. And also I'll do the same with all the other maps. So, I'll start it out with Origins, I guess, because it just came out for PS3 and I've been doing a lot of it, and I've been looking up a lot of little strategies and stuff, and I have not really seen this one yet. So yeah, like the basic premise is to kind of just run a T shape until you get as many zombies as you possibly can, which is that's the premise, obviously, but you get my point. Just kind of run a T shape and run them around the 5th generator, yeah, generator 5, and in the middle are the boxes there. And there are some hazards to running this spot. I'll admit that it's not a perfect training spot, but I really like it. I think it's a really good spot for the most part. But you know, it's one of those spots where you can either do really well or really poorly, depending on how well you can train it. And I got a few little examples of something going wrong, like that right there. That's a good example of something going wrong, but I managed to pull it off and get out of that right away. So, another thing, you probably should have the zombie shield on you in case things get a little bit hairy. And I look at the zombie like, what? Why didn't he die? So, yeah. Anyway, so aside from being able to get caught in that little like corner there, I suppose, there's also the giant robot that comes through, and it can either be a blessing or a curse, depending on how well you can train like tiny areas. For me, I kind of got used to it, and it's pretty easy now. But I just kind of run them around as many as I can. Anyway, I try to run as many of them as I can. I can't talk today. I try to get as many of them as I can together so that I can, you know, not have to worry about them all being behind me, because, you know, sometimes there's nothing you can do. You'll kill all the zombies before the robot spawns, but starts coming through in his route. But, you know, it's kind of a chore. If you have the golden helmet, it can be either really easy or really difficult. And there's a few other things, like, you know, having the Mark II or the Boomhilda for dealing with the Panzers, but it's not that hard to do if you're used to it. And so that's kind of why I didn't do a whole map strategy rather than just a training spot. So, I mean, it's not a, you know, a very difficult map to figure out once. You just gotta get the hang of it, and then after that it's actually pretty easy. The only annoying part is the thing they added where the zombie would just freaking die for no reason. You can't keep a crawler forever, or whatever's. And you see, I have the ultimate lightning staff, which is my favorite ultimate staff, and yeah. I was also using the ice staff earlier. That's my favorite default staff, but I haven't quite used the ultimate ice staff yet, so yeah, I have a few examples of some things that you have to watch out for, such as like getting caught in that corner or the giant coming through. Sometimes you gotta be really prepared for things. Other times, not so much. And so, like this is one of those like train spots where you gotta like take everything into account. So you kind of gotta watch out for a lot of things, like the spawns, because sometimes a lot of them can just spawn in one specific part of the area. Like a lot of them can spawn in over by that hill where they can come up where the box is, or a lot of them can spawn behind you. So you just kind of gotta watch out. And it also is nice to note that there are risers here, so they'll like they'll spawn in like in the actual train spot itself. So you kind of gotta watch out for that, because you know, fuck risers. Yeah, right there. See, the 2 risers just spawned in right there. So you kind of gotta watch out for them. So you know, again, keep a zombie shield handy, because I mean, you never know when you're gonna get hit from behind, and it kind of can be a pain in the ass. You know, unless you're gonna do the just hang out in the the crazy place for the entire game and not build any staffs, this is probably one of the better strategies. And this, I haven't really seen this one. I mean, I've looked at a few videos. I haven't found the strategy yet, and Nick went down over there. Oh my God, Nick, why are you such a noob? He just got the map pack shortly after I did, and this is like his 5th game playing with me, so and he did a few solo games, but I pretty much taught him how to play it. Anyway, but it's not a difficult strategy. It's just there's a lot of things you gotta watch out for. But yeah, I get to about 34 in this one, but when we went down, I wasn't even in the strategy spot, so it's not as if it's not a good one, because it's a really good spot in my opinion, my favorite, and I really like the stamina up area. I've seen a few other good spots, like the one over by the jug area. That one's pretty decent. I'm sure there's a lot more, so I'm sure I'll cover some more if you guys liked it, but you know. Oh my God, I'm saying you know a lot. Wow. Anyway, point being, this strategy becomes really easy if you get any of the ultimate staffs. I prefer having the ultimate lightning staff, just because it's as close as a Wunderwaffe as I'm gonna get, and you know, it's a really good staff. It's probably one of the stronger ones, actually. Like between the fire and the wind and the lightning staff, I don't know which one of them I like best. I haven't used the ice staff, the ice ultimate staff yet, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's just a strategy. Just, you know, run them pretty much just like a T shape around the entirety of the thing. 'Cause I've been playing a lot of zombies recently, and I've been learning like how to train a lot better than I used to. 'Cause I used to just run a circle, like, I wouldn't even care if there were zombies in the way. I'd try to jump through them or whatever. So my training is severely changed since that point, because of playing a lot of Die Rise, learning how to train in that, and that was just a chore to figure out. Oh my God. But I'll do videos on all the maps, so like my favorite train spots for all of them, ones I prefer. But this is just my personal favorite for Origins at the moment. I'm sure there are more. I've tried out the running around in the crazy place instead of building the staffs, and that one's pretty decent. I mean, it's a good one, but you kind of miss out on doing this. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked doing the staff stuff, because I mean, you get everyone can get a staff, and it's just really nice. It becomes really fun and easy if you get the staffs, I feel. And that you just gotta find a fairly decent train spot and go at it. Also nice to note, when the game came out, I was ranked 52nd in the world when Origins came out on PS3, because I got to like 32 the day it came out. It's gone down a lot since I'm like friggin' ranked in 2000s, but that's just a really freaking high rank. That kind of freaked me out a bit, actually, but I mean, it was cool. I was using that strategy for that game. Also, this is the coolest thing ever. With the lightning and wind staffs. Oh my god, they can't do anything. It's so funny. Every time me and Nick play and we get the ultimate lightning and wind staffs, it just all hell breaks loose. I call that the shock and awe strategy, just shooting the wind and the lightning staff. Nick goes down a lot in this game. This is all one game, by the way, if you didn't realize. Yeah, so with that, I'm Mr. LaFargo, and I'm out.